Alpha Centauri is listed in the 2nd century star catalogue of Ptolemy. He gave its ecliptic coordinates. But texts differ as to whether the ecliptic latitude reads 44 degrees 10 south or 41 degrees 10 south. Presently the ecliptic latitude is 43.5 degrees south. But it has decreased by a fraction of a degree since Ptolemy's time due to proper motion. In Ptolemy's time, Alpha Centauri was visible from Alexandria, Egypt, at 31 degrees north. But, due to precession, its declination is now -60 degrees 51 south. And it can no longer be seen at that latitude. English explorer Robert Hughes brought Alpha Centauri to the attention of European observers in his 1592 work Tractatus de Globis, along with Canopus and Arcana, noting, quote, "Now, therefore, there are but 3 stars of the first magnitude that I could perceive in all those parts which are never seen here in England. The first of these is that bright star in the stern of Argo which they call Canopus. The second, Arcana, is in the end of Eridanus. The third, Alpha Centauri, is in the right foot of the Centaur." The binary nature of Alpha Centauri AB was recognized in December 1689 by Jean Richaud, while observing a passing comet from his station in Puducherry. Alpha Centauri was only the 2nd binary star to be discovered, preceded by a crux. The large proper motion of Alpha Centauri AB was discovered by Manuel John Johnson, observing from St. Helena, who informed Thomas Henderson at the Royal Observatory, Cape of Good Hope of it. The parallax of Alpha Centauri was subsequently determined by Henderson from many exacting positional observations of the AB system between April 1832 and May 1833. He withheld his results, however, because he suspected they were too large to be true, but eventually published them in 1839 after Friedrich Wilhelm Bessel released his own accurately determined parallax for 61 Cygni in 1838. For this reason, Alpha Centauri is sometimes considered as the 2nd star to have its distance measured because Henderson's work was not fully acknowledged at first. The distance of Alpha Centauri from the Earth is now reckoned at 4,396 light-years. 41.59 times 10 to the 12 kilometers. Quote, later, John Herschel made the first micrometrical observations in 1834. Since the early 20th century, measures have been made with photographic plates. By 1926, William Stephen Finson calculated the approximate orbit elements close to those now accepted for this system. All future positions are now sufficiently accurate for visual observers to determine the relative places of the stars from a binary star ephemeris. Others, like D. Pourbet, 2002, have regularly refined the precision of new published orbital elements. Robert T. A. Innes discovered Proxima Centauri in 1915 by blinking photographic plates taken at different times during a proper motion survey. These showed large proper motion and parallax similar in both size and direction to those of Alpha Centauri AB, which suggested that Proxima Centauri is part of the Alpha Centauri system and slightly closer to Earth than Alpha Centauri AB. As such, Innes concluded that Proxima Centauri was the closest star to Earth yet discovered.